Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. We're doing something a little bit different today. Honestly, these are my favorite style of videos. I've been riding around doing a whole bunch of fishing today, doing some editing, this, that, and the third, you know, just YouTube stuff. And I found these golf courses and they look pretty good. And I try to do the right thing when I'm like fishing new bodies of water. If it's a golf course or whatever, I try my hardest. And I looked up online and it says these golf courses are closed until fall 2023. And if I check my calculations right, it's February right now, and that means that we could have like 6 or 7 months to fish these golf courses depending on what fall 2023 means. With that being said, guys, we have possibly a very loaded golf course pond behind us. Don't know how it's gonna go, never been here before, but I mean, golf course lures, when I think of a golf course this time of year, I think Slobberknocker, I think Big Worm, I think Texas rig and moving bait. So I'm gonna bring a Slobberknocker and then a Texas rig rod, and we're gonna make it happen with those two setups. It is a windy day today and we got a Slobberknocker tied on. Probably wouldn't hurt to throw a spinnerbait today, but I just have more experience with that Slobberknocker and honestly just kind of trust it a little bit more. Today we have a super windy day. I'm sure y'all can probably hear the beautiful wind noise on the camera. So we have a lot of different options of what we can throw. I think we definitely gotta go general. Go a couple packs of generals and maybe a pack of like Slobberknocker trailers just in case, you know, it gets a little crazy. And we'll go a dark, we'll go black general too. That's all we're gonna take. We're not taking any more than that. We don't have too long. We probably have like an hour and a half or so to kill. There is one really big pond out here, then there's like 2 or 3 kind of smaller ponds that I think we'll be able to hit pretty good. So as long as there's no golfers, I don't see there being any issue. I was like, we gotta run this when I saw it. It was too good to, it was almost one of those things that's like too good to be true. So stay tuned, let's see what we can get into. This golf course can get rebranded into a hunting club real quick, I'll tell you that. We'll turn it from a golf course to a hunting club overnight. Man, this thing's legit. You can tell this is a legit golf course. It has nice houses and stuff around it. We're going, I'm trying not to get too excited, but I'm starting to talk fast. Starting to get a little excited. We start with Slobberknocker. Yeah, I agree. Oh, I don't know if that was a fish or not. You know, drains are always money, especially like in the summer months. Anytime that it's hot, I think it might be smart to start with that general. We're gonna grab that. Ooh, all right, let's go general. Oh, there we go. Oh no, one had it. One had it. I know one had it because the end of my worm is gone. Good thing we brought more. I think we go with the same one. We just lost that one off. Gosh. Hey, there's a golf ball right there. Gosh, that was our first one. I don't know. I don't want to say he was big or anything like that, but one definitely had it. Cool. All right, let's get back in there. Oh, he might still be right here because there's a little bit of commotion going on. Oh, there's a fish. Go ball can wait. Oh, I broke him off. No. Oh my goodness, what is going on? What? I just broke that slap off. Like, that's 0 for 2 at the golf course and I did not bring any hooks. So I guess we are leaving and coming back. I'm taking this golf ball with me. We've caught 2 and I hooked that one with this golf ball in my hand and we're gonna take it. Something told me to grab a pack of hooks. Something told me to grab some hooks. Something told me. All right, let's try the Slobberknocker. We did get bit early on the Slobberknocker, so I don't think it's an option that we can really rule out. There's one swimming it down the bank. There we go, first fish, baby. Let's go. Swimming it down the bank. That was not a good cast at all. We'll take it. Let's go. Boom, first one. That's not a bad one. They definitely get pretty big in here. That might be a sign I need to tie on a speed boss. 1 for 5 finally, so we're finally on the board. Ooh, awesome, sweet, perfect. All right, well, we got our first one, not in the fashion that we were expecting, but we got him. We hooked up finally. Finally. So in the last video I posted, like the focus of that video I said was like trying to figure out where do I need to be fishing for this upcoming week. And I was fishing probably about like an hour, hour and a half south of here. And all those fish that I caught up there were like really close up to the bank. And I've kind of picked that out as my pattern. I guess that holds true at this golf course pond too. Like I've gotten bites out in the middle, but I think majority of my bites have come pretty close to the bank. So we're gonna try to stick with that pattern for as long as we can. Look at that worm. We're gonna try to, this is our last one. We've got a lot of bites on it. So I'm thinking we should come back out here and we should get the Revo Rocket, just because of all the fish that we've missed, so we can pick up the slack really fast, since they seem like they hit it pretty quick and like just drop it. Like they just swipe at it, eat it, and then let it go. So I think it'd be smart to bring the Revo Rocket out here so we can catch up to them real quick and just go ahead and set the hook. Maybe there's another one. That fish was right there in that little patch of grass, not where those two logs are, but look, there's an, oh, one ate it right there. Let it sit. Oh, broke them off. Broke it off, broke it off, broke it off, broke it off. Right there. Oh, that sucks. I mean, that's, what, a lot of fish? Just straight up broke off. And I haven't got any bites on the Slobberknocker. And if I'm just gonna break off every Texas rig fish, I kind of feel like I should just throw it. Like that's the safe, or that's the smarter thing to do, smartest thing to do. And then I can cover more water like that. I think that's what we're gonna do for the rest of the day. We're just gonna throw that Slobberknocker and hope to get lucky. That first one that we caught probably couldn't eat the Slobberknocker, but I mean, I saw a bluegill earlier and it was a pretty decent sized bluegill. So if the bluegill are big, that means there has to be a few bigger bass in here. So we'll see, we'll see, we'll see, we'll see. There we go. There's one on the Slobberknocker. There we go. Cool. He's cronk. Chill. Boom, baby. We will take it. He ate that pretty good too. Boom. Check that out. That's fish number 2. One on the Old General, one on the Slobberknocker. Awesome. There's another trailer that I like to use for these called the Power Stinger, but this is like the OG trailer. It's called the Deal, and I love looking at them up close to the head of the bait because they're always all messed up from those big old big mouth bass attacking it. Boom. So that's 2 fish. Oh, there we go. There we go. I'm not even moving them. Oh, my line's wrapped around the back of my rod. Boom. Boom, baby. That's number 2 on that Slobberknocker. Let's go. Boom. Slowly putting together a little day. Awesome. Not too big, but I mean, it's a good pounder, so you can tell that they're healthy in here for sure. I was reeling that last one in. I was like, why is my line not moving? But my line got caught on my hook keeper. Cool, cool, cool. All right. That's 2. That's a good one. Come here. Boom, baby. What is that, number 4? They're eating this thing so good too. Got red mouth. We might need to come in here and throw a red something. I bet a red frit side in here, especially in that deep part, that steep hill that I showed y'all earlier. I bet they would probably kill red over there. None of these bass are bad at all. Like, I think it's definitely safe to say that there's some big ones in here for sure. So, I mean, I haven't caught one that's just been dinky. Granted, I am fishing a Slobberknocker, so like, whatever eats the Slobberknocker is probably gonna be a little bit bigger. All right, guys, we are back at the golf course pond. We got, whoa, almost went down there. We got the good old Revo Rocket this morning with us, and hopefully this will help us catch up to some of those like speedy fish that we lost yesterday. We don't have any more black and chartreuse generals, but we do have black and blue. And we did get a bite on a black and blue one yesterday. It was a little bit bigger, but I think this will do. We downsized the size of our hook a little bit, so I think we should be pretty tuned in. I was pretty focused last night trying to figure out, all right, we lost a couple fish yesterday. Like, how can we make sure that does not happen today? And I think we got it. I think we got it fairly figured out. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. We got pretty much the same wind as we did yesterday. We're not gonna go golf ball crazy today because we're going for the big mouth bass. All right, so check this out. See where the general's at? It's like half a turn. Hey, cast it over the tree. There were a lot of bites that I missed yesterday. So being able to pick up slack quick and go ahead and set the hook on the fish and try to go ahead and get them landed, I think that this is the best way to do that. So the second I feel a bump, I'm gonna just try to go ahead and pick it up and set the hook and not wait. Look, there we go. Oh, it didn't work. It's okay, it's okay. Let's check our worm. But see, that's how quick it was yesterday. It was just like one tap and then they have it, and then, you know, you really, by the time I was able to pick up my slack fish in a 6-4, look, there's another bite. Oh, missed them. These fish must just be small or something. There was another bite. Like, these must just be like bluegill or something pecking at the tail. I don't know, this is weird. Like, I get like a quick hit and it doesn't really feel like a bluegill hit. It feels like it could be a pretty good bass. All the bass that we caught yesterday were pretty much a pound or so. Oh my gosh, yeah, they have to be bluegill. See, that's a fish. There we go. That's one. That's a bass. Oh, that's not a bad bass at all. That's not a bad bass. That is not a bad bass. That is not a bad bass. Okay. That's what we were expecting. This is the target. Oh, he came off. Dang it. He came off. That was a good one. 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 He came off. He came off. He came. That was a target species right there, boys. That was a largemouth bass, and that's, oh, that was a good. I have a scale. I brought a scale with me today. We definitely would have weighed that one. Not gonna say he was a 4 or 5 pounder, but he was definitely a healthy 2-3 pounder for sure. There we go. That's a bass. That's a bass. That's a bass. That's our first one of the day. Come here. Let's go. Finally. This one's lips are so red. Look how red that one. It's like he has on lipstick. Ooh, finally, finally, finally. That's definitely the smallest one of the video. Boom. Well, boys, that is fish number 1 of the day. Could be about 3 or 4. I will take it. I will take it. I will take it. It's the first one. It's a start. It's a start. It's a start. There we go. There we go. There's our first one on the Slobberknocker, baby. That's a small one. I thought he was a lot bigger when he ate it. Oh yeah, baby. Let's go. Oh, 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 oh. Dizzy bass, dizzy bass, dizzy bass. Dude, he hammered it. Look how small he is. And that's not really the size that you expect to catch when you throw something like this, but we will take it. We will take it. This is fish number 2 of the day. I don't want to say it's been slow because it did take us a minute to kind of get it figured out yesterday, but it was pretty much the same thing yesterday. Like, when we got to this bank, we started hitting. And that's just fishing. Like, sometimes it takes a minute to get them, don't want to say figured out, but just get them figured out. Figure out how to bypass all the little small bluegill hits. Oh, there was another one. Yeah, I think there's a log in the water. Yeah, there's a log in the water right there. Oh, that's fish number 2. Could have a lot more than 2 fish, for sure. Could have a whole bunch of bluegill. Could have a whole mess of bluegill. Probably a 1-man limit of bluegill by now, but it is what it is.